WOVA is Canberra's largest single units plant.
It's 880 units in one stage.
So Ned, mate, big building, a lot of concrete I can imagine.
Yeah, so today we've put in about 30,000 cubic metres of concrete, 4,000 tonnes of Rio. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
Suppliers must be loving you.
They do. Day to day, we've sort of got anywhere between 350 to 450 workers on site. So managing the guys on site is very difficult at times, but nonetheless, just getting everyone in the right direction is what we're here for.
The operation is very well run. The way they've set up, they're set up like very much like a traditional style builder where they employ a lot of their own staff to do the day-to-day tasks. They've got their own mobile crane, they've got their own little franner. So that's like a smaller builder operation used to do a lot of things themselves, but they're a big operation and they're still doing these things. Stop the video for a sec. You may be thinking, what is a franner? A franner is a crane that can pick up something and drive while carrying the load. The difference between a franner and a mobile crane, the mobile crane is set up in a fixed location on site. When a mobile crane drives the site, it's set up in a fixed position to carry the load with the outriggers and stabilization legs opened up when lifting.
So it's a big job and a credit to the team. Our fastest selling project in the history of the company. We're Canberra's largest builder developer. We are leading the way here in Canberra with some of the biggest projects in many of the different town centres, and we've been operational now for coming up to 20 years. Canberra's a very different market to other capital cities. We've got a real shortage of land here, so the house and land product doesn't really exist here in Canberra. So there's still a lot of opportunity for urban infill, and there's still plenty more opportunity for us here.
I think one of the most innovative things I found was those prefab bathrooms.
So yeah, we've got the bathroom pods on this project. They're manufactured off-site in Melbourne. The efficiency that we gain on site and also the quality that we get out of the product is the main reason we do it, and just making sure we can maintain sequence, program and deliver the product as well.
That stuff is very interesting. Like, in the past they've put them in via the crane, and then the issue with using the crane was on the windy days they couldn't obviously do any lifts, so they couldn't pick up the bathrooms. So they made sure they had an alley mac that could always work. Hold on, I better explain what an alley mac is. Alley mac is like a lift attached to the side of the building during construction. It's used to transport personnel and material to various levels of the construction site.
GEOCON, I've seen have used the same architect for a few jobs now.
Yeah, so this is going to be the fourth time that we've worked with world-renowned architect Fenza Katsilides.
Very well-known architect. They built and designed a building in Melbourne called Australia 108. It's the largest residential tower in the Southern Hemisphere. GEOCON obviously are investing in the finish of the building, how it looks, and that comes at a cost. So, these buildings aren't getting renovated once they're built, and they're not getting renovated 20 years later. They're staying in the skyline for a very long time.
Getting towards completion of the buildings, what are you thinking in terms of time-wise?
So yeah, the first 3 towers, construction will be completed end of March, and the final tower sort of mid-May for construction completion. So at the moment, well and fully on track to make that happen. So display level opening November. We're certainly on the way to getting the project completed on time.
Mate, impressive job. One of the biggest jobs in Canberra at the moment, and under construction, that's for sure. So mate, well done. Well done to you and the team.
There's a lot of talk in the market about housing supply and the need for more housing to be built. And it's great to walk through the site, see it being constructed, and a project like WOVA really doing some heavy lifting towards those housing targets. Well done to GEOCON and the team, and congrats to our composite clients who have purchased in WOVA. We look forward to you picking up your keys to a new apartment next year.